Good evening, greetings, Mulishani, Mulishani. How's everybody? Mulishani, Irene, how are you, my sister? But David Mulishani. Joseph, how are you? David Mumba, Bakapungwe, Kelvin, Mulishani. Welcome, guys. Share. Invite somebody. Hey, Mutukuzi, by Josephine Mulishan. Share with somebody, guys. How's everybody? Let any dash. Mama Anik will join me later. Mama Chika Monica is committed. Hopefully she can join us next week. How are you? How's everybody? Lingilani Piri Muli Bwanch. Mutozi Chwani, Muzuira Chwani, Molibihabuti, Mokalabuti, Mudingahi, how are you? How's everybody? Share with somebody as you join, guys. Itenia Bantu. Let's grow the page. Let's promote the page. Let's promote the page, guys. Cosmas Mulishan. Joseph, how are you? David Omumba, how are you? Mulishan. Itenya Bantu by Jacob Mulishani. My husband, how are you? By Jacob. Balumi bango basiga by Jacob Mobuga buti. Basi andenge. I have a lot of husbands. The unfortunate thing is that my husband, we are to the Pama team, Pusana. Kukosa. Moiseni ba Jacob Chisulo. Ba Jacob Siandenge. Tuligabot. Let me play a song. Apatulelo le abantu ba join. Lekeni nilishe kwa kariwimbo. Okay, so lekeni nilishe kwa kariwimbo mwe bantu. Apatulelo le abantu ba join. Eva John Siwale, how are you, comrades? As usual, in the view. Thank you. Share with somebody as you join. Alex Holland, how are you? As you join, share with somebody. Welcome. Long time indeed. Mwalikwisa. Lekeni ndishe kwa karimba patulelo lela abantu ba join. Mama Matipa will join me. Let's today page promotion, guys. Let's promote the page. 3,000 and counting. Yay. Also follow me on YouTube. I know there are new followers here. I have a YouTube channel. Ubuntu Forum Zambia. It's on YouTube and it is growing. a lot of videos over there. Follow me on YouTube. Because the other page was hacked. My old page was hacked, but I have a YouTube page where we post everything. So everything that I do live is posted on YouTube. So go to YouTube, look for Ubuntu Forum Zambia on YouTube. You can catch up on everything if you are interested in the political affairs. Mwewa kwata interest na ma politics, go on YouTube. Ama video yonsi yopoyadi. Follow me on YouTube. Yes, Maiden fuel. Actually, that is the global price for fuel is $1.28. So there is no subsidy. So the price of fuel, people are just paying that. So earlier, Shirio. Marjorie Mulishan.
Anauza tu muziko ati nipotere ninero. Bantu wa muziko banamupotera. Abali anawina anangala akateka. Zito anagwira analunda mutego wa unga. Bantu wa Zambia Jose Bangolila. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati wanamwalira kudala. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati anamwalira kudala. Chikihemu anitawa lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati anamwalira kudala mama. Wengo kwe machoka siwana chiteti chose. Bantu wa Zambia wanaona muvishini. Mishini wali nayo ndiyo ngala cheka chema. Tere nimero. Bantu wa muziko wanamuvotera nibali. Abali anawina anangala akateka. Zito anagwira analunda mutego wa unga. Bantu wa Zambia Jose Bangolila. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati wanamwalira kudala. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati wanamwalira kudala. Chikihemu anitawa lero lizaenda kuti lene wapati wanamwalira kudala mama. Wengo kwe machoka siwana chiteti chose. Bantu wa Zambia wanaona muvishini. Mishini wali nayo ndiyo ngala cheka chema.
So that's the song. That is the song. Yep.
Bantu ba muziko banamuvotera ni bali. Abali anawina anangala akateka. Sito anagwila analunda mutengo wa unga. Bantu ba Zambia yose bangolila. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Chipenu anitawa lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala mama. Wengo kwe machoka sivana chite chili chose. Bantu ba Zambia banaona muvishini. Vishini wali nayo niyo ngala cheka chema. Abali anabwela kuchokera nyoka sama. Anauza tu muziko ati nivotere nimero. Bantu ba muziko banamuvotera ni bali. Abali anawina anangala akateka. Sito anagwila analunda mutengo wa unga. Bantu ba Zambia yose bangolila. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Chipemu anitawa lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala mama. Wengo kwe machoka sivana chite chili chose. Bantu ba Zambia banaona muvishini. Vishini wali nayo niyo ngala cheka chema. Abali anabwela kuchokera nyoka sama. Anauza tu muvotere nimero. Bantu ba muziko banamuvotera ni bali. Abali anawina anangala akateka. Sito anagwila analunda mutengo wa unga. Bantu ba Zambia yose bangolila. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Abali agaliza lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala. Chipemu anitawa lero lizaenda kuti mene wapati banamwalira kudala mama. Wengo kwe machoka sivana chite chili chose.
That is the mood in the country. That is the mood. Shout out again in Chadiza. There are 26 people watching on one phone. I sending my love to you in Chadiza. We see you. We see you. This is the power of the internet. Even if the number is showing low on the screen there, but people who don't have smartphones, 26 people share a phone and are watching. So guys, we are big. People in the communities are watching. So if you have a cell phone, if you have a smartphone, you are in a community where people don't have smartphones, invite them to watch the show and follow YouTube. On YouTube, you can actually watch the videos anytime. It's easier to watch videos on YouTube. So follow Ubuntu Forum Zambia on YouTube. Shout out Abena Chadiza, Magolom, Mulibwanji, uko Chadiza, uko 26 people watching. I'm sending my love to you. I know that we have over 1,000 people in Chadiza there who follow Ubuntu Forum, and we are going to be making a big announcement soon regarding our political affiliation and the status as Ubuntu Forum. The big announcement is coming in a couple of weeks. It's getting heated, guys. It's getting heated. Na ikosa. Tatulafika na mu campaign season. The mood of the country is wild, guys. People are already in the campaign mood. Na mumfwe nyimbwesho bale imbabantu shamuma campaign mode. Inyimweshile fuma shamuma campaign mode. Ba Abel Kabwe, I see you. Thank you so much for following. Ba Edward Kankamba, thank you so much for following. We are together in this. Yes, we are together. So, Elia Shidio, Chadiza, you have made my day. Abena Chadiza, you have made my day. We are here for a better Zambia. Ubuntu Forum is a non-partisan page. We are here to advocate for a economically independent Zambia. And we'll be here, we'll be talking. Yes. We'll be here, we'll be talking until the right thing is done. Yes. And our topics yalelo will just continue from yesterday. Bachirufia in the house, welcome. Kelvin Mwape, welcome. Nancy Mwalula Avena Solwezi in the Biu. Yes. Avena Solwezi in the Biu in the house. So tulipano, guys, lete nidiashi, feel free to join. If you want to say anything, it's an open forum. This is a people's platform. I'm not here to talk by myself. Join me. Let's talk. Let's vibe, guys. What is going on? Chiteni share. I would also like to thank. Big thumbs up to PF Patriotic page. Yesterday they shared my broadcast on the PF main page, so I was very happy. I was excited to see that my broadcast was shared on a PF official page. So that is really nice. This is what we want. PF have come a long way from losing the ruling of the government and whatever they are going through. I just want to thank the PF party for standing with the people, and specifically by Edgar Lungu for coming back to politics and standing with the people. This is what we need in Zambia. We need patriotism. We need leaders to stand with the people. We need leaders who can listen, and we need leaders who can acknowledge mistakes. If they make a mistake, they acknowledge it, they apologize, and they make amends. Guys, nobody is perfect. We all stand corrected. A leader must be able to listen to the people, and he must be able to change. In this case, we had PF ruling under the leadership of Edgar Chagwalungu, and it took Edgar Chagwalungu to lose an election for him to realize the mistakes that he made. But however, Edgar Lungu has realized it hasn't taken him long. Yes, we saw Balungu through a tough time when he lost the election. It was really tough on him. But he has bounced back, and it took him time when he has seen the diminishing of the democratic space in Zambia. He came back and is back in active politics. And we saw him yesterday at a meeting with the other opposition members. That is speaks volume, guys. So we thank you, by Edgar Chagwalungu, for you to come back on the political space and to speak for Zambia, for a better Zambia. Yes, we thank you, sir, and we continue. We pray for your continued health and wisdom to help solve our problems that are happening here in Zambia. We need you very much, sir. So keep it up, Edgar Lungu and your team, Abena Kasonde Mwenda, and all the opposition presidents there that are fighting for the people. Power to the people. Politicians in Africa forget why they are in politics. Today I'm talking about politicians in Africa and their behavior. A topic yandirelo. Politicians in Africa and their behavior. Mwalitu sebanya ala tuwali sebana fweba ikala muno mu diaspora. As people who live here in diaspora, we are ashamed. We are ashamed of our politicians in Africa. Both the ruling politicians and the one in opposition, we are ashamed of them because they have a reputation for corruption. African politicians have a reputation for corruption and impoverishing their own people. I'm not saying there is no corruption in the world. Yes, there is corruption all over the world, but politicians in other parts of the world, they have improved lives of their own people. They make sure that that every human being in their country has food, water, shelter, clean water, shelter, education, all the basic needs are met. That is the difference between the African politician, Nama politicians in the other side, all the other parts of the world. Politicians, for example, kunokwa America, their social services to provide basic needs, quality food stamps, affordable housing, everything is in place. But in Africa, opposition, politicians ruling and in opposition, they are going, they turn a blind eye. Amen. So yalashima. They are oblivious to the sufferings of the people. And we find opposition politicians trotting from one political party to another. It's a shame for opposition political parties to be, political leaders to be trotting from one political party to another so they can eat. And then those politicians who are ruling, they squeeze all the opposition so that when they squeeze them, they have no money, they end up having no choice but go and be kneeling in front of the ruling. We saw that in PF and we are seeing that in UPND. UPND government is squeezing all its opposition, and now all the politicians in opposition, those who are not strong, if their businesses are squeezed, they are going to rule. They are going to kneel in the presence. They are going to kneel at the feet of the opposition, And then those who are not kneeling, they are taking them to court. They are dragging them to court and putting a lot of court cases on their head so that they finish them through their corrupt appointed judges prosecuting them, making them broke with legal fees. So in the end, the democratic space is shrinking and it's shut down. Nobody's talking. This is what is happening in Zambia. If you're a politician, they will come after you to find a case. And when they find that case, they will be dragging you to court day and night and make sure the case takes the longest time before you are sentenced. And then if you don't have a case, they go after your businesses. And those businesses, They'll do whatever he can to ground, find a fault with your business, either tax or something. They will kill your business so that they finish you economically. So these are the politics we are saying no to. Because if the opposition president don't offer checks and balances, then we are going nowhere as a country. That's why now mumona ubunga bufikire parishinga. There are no credible checks and balances among our leaders. Uati alande kofie vaikatula intimidation. You know? There is intimidation. Zambia has become a police state. And we say no to that. We say no to creating Zambia into a police state and intimidating politicians, so that at this time, what is happening in Zambia is what's happening in Zambia is a one-party state. We are heading to one-party state. Yes. We are heading to one-party state. There is no opposition. And then, you know, for me, I would say that if this New Dawn party was doing good, if economically we were doing good, then, you know, they can do what they are doing. But look at what these people are doing, you know. Economically, Zambia is finished. Zambia is finished economically. Ngana momona, I posted on my page a screenshot of the price of millimil from Kaunda, from KK to under Hakainde, under HH, ubunga bulishinga. Mwebantu bakwalesa. Champions League. Cholera. What is happening there? What is happening? Heroes Stadium, Fish Village Tika. People are dying as we are speaking right now. Are they even issuing updates on the status? Are they issuing updates on the cholera? Ama updates will share what is happening. Bible in Banda Mulishan. What is happening ku heroes? Leka no kulanda. Leka no kulanda. What is happening at the Heroes Stadium? Ku cholera sento ku Fish Village Tika. You know, I can just say that this government, this New Dawn government, with the budget over Funishe, with their CDF, the amount of money that they say they are going to release in the economy, if actually that is not a fake budget, if it's actually a real budget, ngana tukwatempie shingi sana Muzambia. If that budget for CDF was real, Zambians' lives would have changed. Community Development Fund, if that CDF was really real money and it was released into the communities, right now we'll be having piped water in Kanyama, Mandevu, the epicenter of cholera. We won't even be having cholera right now if that CDF money was actually released and actually went to help the communities. But God has exposed this New Dawn government. Because bali tuanga sana We are the best government. We have increased the CDF from chite to chite. So where is the CDF? A question in the pusha. CDF shidempie sha furafidia sha ya kuisa. It has been stolen. Either it was stolen or it was not released. Because if that CDF was released, we would have piped water right now in all the epicenter of cholera in Zambia. Ngana tukwata piped water, ngata tulelana na pali cholera lelo. We would not be talking about cholera today if CDF was released. But God is putting them to shame because this government, they were on a high horse. They were on a high horse. Champions League, Umufiash Wamano, Champions League, abantu kulafana cholera, a disease of poverty. Muipekanye banyu don mwambe fyokulonga. Mwambe fyokulonga banyu don. Mwambe fyokulonga banyu don ambeni fyokulonga. Because a new crop of politicians is coming, 2026. A new crop of politicians is coming, and you can't stop it. By youth, chalo chenu chino. Zambia is your country. You are majority of the voters. And I want to encourage all you youths to run to be members of parliament. All youths must run for parliament and go to parliament and change the laws. Let there be separation of power. When you youths form the government in 2026, focus on improving lives of Zambians. Do not focus on intimidating other politicians and impoverishing your own people. No. We say no to that. We say no to all this nonsense that has been happening. You know, people are dying from things they should not be dying from. Cholera, it's a shame. It is a shame, this cholera that is happening. When these people, they say they release so much money in CDF, how can we be having cholera? How? And then the other shameful thing is all these people who are saying, who are blaming PF. There are so many people are talking. It's like, if you buy a used car, it's your job to fix it. Bali said he would fix it. So now why has Bali changed his tone from always pointing at PF? You anyway campaigning Bali, you were saying you will fix it. You buy a used car, iya fwaidi pa mabwe. So washita motoke ya fwaidi pa mabwe. Elo wambo kula ilishanya. I'll continue talking about what Dr. Nevas Mumba. But Dr. Nevas Mumba is another disappointment to the Zambian political scene. Because whenever Smumba ngamwayashita motoka yaba pamabwe. Can you continue referring to the owner of the car which is pamabwe? No. You can't continue referring to motoka yaba pamabwe but Dr. Nevas Mumba. You can't. And all of you who continue referring to PF. PF is like a car. PF is like motoka yadi fuile. That's why Bali came. Bali came and said he will fix it. Mwaishiwa. Zambia yadi pamabwe. There were even cartoons all over the internet. Padi ama cartoon mwalelenga by youth mwalelenga tuma cartoon. Zambia bandibale, some youths even went to the extreme of making pictures of Zambia ilikuwa oxygen. Ukwebati Zambia po tufikire under PF. Under PF ama cartoon walelenga ba youth. The youths were drawing cartoons of Zambia being on oxygen on the deathbed under PF. Ba youth mwalelenga tu doli showing Zambia to be pamabwe. Yadi pamabwe. And then you are burying me mwalimine babali mwalimine mwaipela. Babali mwalima apa wuta. Takuri wani patikishe. Bali, you were in opposition for how many years? 15 years. You knew the problems of Zambia well. You were campaigning every day. When a government has failed to deliver, you change government. Temashi uyenu babali yo mwalelandayo. So no mbalero. People like Dr. Nevas Mumbabale Landati, where was this? How did you live this thing? This economy? And I will continue to talk about Dr. Nevas Mumba because he is the people whom should be speaking for Zambians and is be speaking the truth, so that Zambia is saved. Zambia shall be saved. No, but how is Zambia going to be saved when we are being hypocritical in our judgment and in our statements? We know that Zambia had Pamabwe when PF left. So wayashita motoka ili Pamabwe. 3 years later, abakashiwe bakwipishati motoka na nomba tamwalungisha atawe kabi twaishitire ili Pamabwe. So nishu washitire motoka ili Pamabwe. If your intention was to buy a used car ili Pamabwe and you are not fixing that used car after 3 years, why did you buy the car? And from there on, wanomba kuli used car ili wambo kula sokola kwa mapati wambo kula shitisha. This is what's happening. Ilia used car Zambia. The used car called Zambia yali Pamabwe. Mwamona, ba UPND elo mwaishire imwe. Mwasangire motoka Zambia ili Pamabwe. By UPND, I'm giving an example now because me, I'm a teacher. I want you to put these things in perspective. We're praising and konkeni. Never teacher. Once a teacher, always a teacher. So I'm asking a question. By UPND, when you came to buy Zambia, elo mwaishire mu Zambia, mwaishire shani, mwaishire ati yo, Zambia tulefo kuirungisha. Mwasangire Zambia ili Pamabwe, ili ku oxygen. Yo twalalungisha Zambia. Mwamona efyo mwaishire imwe ba UPND. Zambia yali Pamabwe yo tukalungisha Zambia. Okay. Twaikala muye one. Ye one yapita awe tupere nishta. Tukailungisha motoka. Mulya mwine muye one fish family yokuchitika. Awa UPND baishireke mulya mwine muye one. What did they start doing? Bayambali ya motoka yali Pamabwe. Instead bambyo kula irungisha, bambo kula sokola kwa mapats. They have, when they came, immediately they came. Instead of UPND ukulungisha motoka ya, bayambo kusokola kwa mapats, bambo kushitisha. Mwamona, and a good example of ukusokola mapats kuli Zambia ili Pamabwe. A good example of what UPND did. Twa bambiro kusokola ama parts nomba kuli Zambia bambo kushisha is giving away the mine nani kan bapera tax holiday. Mwamona, Zambia ili Pamabwe, Zambia ile shikira. babali mwaisa, we are going to fix Zambia. Mwasanga Zambia ilipa mawe, imwe wa UPND. Instead, ya motoka ya Zambia, mwambe kunombo kushita maparts, mulungishe Zambia, pakuti Zambia yambi okwenda. Mwayambo kusokola nomba maparts, kuli ya motoka ilikalipa mawe, mwa sokola maparts, mwambo kugongesha, mwamba gonga, mwambo kushtisha maparts. And maparts yo baleshtisha, one very important part yo baleshtisha, is yukupela mine holiday kuba sungu. Nomba, motoka ilia, bambo kusokola kwa mahabs, kuli motoka nomba, bafunya engine, yari pa maweta. Ila Zambia ba isangire, yari pa mawe, but yari intact, engine omo yari, all the essential parts opo yari fe pa mawe. It just needed to be fixed before the Zambia could start moving. But what these people did, instead of start fixing Zambia, bamba nomba, ukuya muri Zambia, bamba kugongesha. Baya muri motoka ilia nomba, babula engine basokola. What is the engine of Zambia? The engine of Zambia is the mining industry. That is what runs the economy. Zambian economy has been based on mining. So, kuyaku mine noko tufunye mpia, already we get very low percentage from mining. Kake deka no tuwale puka kuli mine bagongesha. Mwamona, that is number one party bafunya kuli motoka. Ili kale pa mawe, instead of no babashitama party, motoka yambo kwenda, bayamuli motoka bambo kushitisha, bashitisha engine. Bam, bapela basungu tax holiday. As if that was not enough. What did they do? Motoka ba isangile pa mawe. Bale landa, I'm going to fix it. We are going to fix the economy. Bali will fix it. They fix the economy. Bagongesha engine. Bagongesha. Engine bashtisha. Ero konkerepo nomba. Sasha kashinga ni carburetor. Naponga ni carburetor. What is the most important part mu engine? Kachinga ni alternator. Naponga ni bashtisha. Ma battery bashtisha. Ama battery yo bashtisha. Ma battery nshi. Ubunga. Basa sango bunga. Fwele netu alisungire. Mwari ubunga mubutala. Baisa isa bagongesha ubunga bonse. Mwamona kukuloko. This is what we call muntu wa ishile mkukula. Umuntu wa ishile mkukula echalo kuti afikira kiambo kulako ayambo kula kushtishe fyuma fya chalo. Welcome back away. At the gearbox. You know, we have to put it to number to fit to level. You have to break it down so that people understand. This is the best example. Zambia Zambia. We are going to fix this Zambia. Motoka Zambia Ipamawe.
Mulishani ba mayomba.
We mulishani ba comrades. My son.
Tulifye bwino mureisa fye bwino mure popolola bwino sana na ukulingana nofo murelanda Zambia yali pamabwe pali no mulumendo mu makenika wakweta amaparts yonse ale panga panono ali kakechinsa ali kaka ulusaka ali kakire aishira ale kaka panono mulumendo yo olo nomba ofualeka kana fyena fintu baona wile abantu bamubene baona wile otherwise uyu mulumendo ngakwali noro ma problems akwetero lwa mistakes akwete ali fye yakwe bati no chupo teti yapuishe chako fyati limbi fyati ngani muchupo ni fyatanda tivesa na bakolwa chako fyati kuba control la fyati muna sheko fye ulumpyongo muna sheko fyo ulumpyongo bashimwana pakutira mukwate ko insta nabana ema mistakes akwete olo na chimbi icho namona chakwe bati uine tata namona ama mistakes apangire namona chawe para natenene kuti nasarungika na papata mukashwandi mbwesha inse control bwino para ponso poshale chita bwino ariko ati muntu musuma sana wakwe bati namona mistake yakwe nachita na apologize arefu anokuchinja aitako nava nankwe evere ndefu atwafuane pakutire chintu chaona ika tuchipangire pamo kozi ifire chitikapa ichi chintu chirefu ika abantu ngefire namwene nabekara na bonse nabakurunga nebumba ichi chintu techuteke weka chari shupa chako vafati waipusha ko bana wakwi bamawe bana wakwa pakuti wachita shani vakarava torachita shani apa vachia ready kuva mavachikamoneka kushetu warasonkola shani iri ashibya bana mayo ama women's group yaraenda shani ofu wateke chalo teko vafati apa riponse pama sitting ufire niwo waikarapo pama decision niwo volepanga yonse awe let fibombe fyo ofo twingaranda ko ofo twingeba kwa abonse abale umfwa aba mucharo chesu cha Zambia chakwe bati turentu funyama twi kufintu ifitafire tupera ubuya ntanshi tuambe okita focus finshi twarasa tuchite iri mwaka ureiso wapya wako bati turombe obwelelo kuri mistake twapangire umupuso twapangire ko no muntu twayeshira tumweshe kona ina tubono fuara tawe na piranga tefyako bati yo fyara fwa ikatubure na binoculars yaba rafi unakachindawe tapale fwa na binoculars yaba rafi unakachinda olo mubebe kona rafi unakachinde binoculars nomba bapose ifintu file monika visible kadola kale ya every day kale rundu akona 50 ngwe mailo 50 ngwe mailo 30 ngwe if itara tafya chitikapo muri chinwe chalo mu 1991 naliumwa ichi sana na mwene abantu nabatantamina barerwiro bunga efyo nambo kumunana lerwa problem yo oba mwana wasa bayishire sova shamoneke kwati na afyanguka ukwata aba umyaba manunga ba mwana wasa na ne timu lyabo fuba sovere bwafyo bubwa bunga tabapo sana amano mukugoreka obunga no kushicha mataba bafwaire okupakamisha echalo no kufunya ensala muri kimwe echalo emkwai ngatwachi turande kona pari chintu chimbi chakwe bati akamutengo kafiwe ndemye baba rumendo barerira lero nebo ishakwata motoka mbomfya tu yango nopo njikarana panganda pamyandina pa down ni mupepi sembonelero mutengo kachifunya 120 chako bafya ati walolesha waumfira no murumendo lensho ruse eberenga na ilisha tapalo chwara sangamu ara mwecharo echintu na chibipechi techako batyo turande atiyo shani nabafiriro bene turentu bafwe batushe na muri bora mwinenga mwafiro kuti yabwino kuraba bayinye chibodi bakufunya akubika pa benchi waisore tota no kutota kwa ina ufiro kuingisha ulio ingira muna yena wamukumbata aingira muri kuti mwashuka ewa ingisha tukato chino chalo chaba kwatiri timu turentu funyepo chakwati ngwarefo kufunya bakusabule wambo kurafiro kukana lekeni ulingiro kumusabula bamusabule bambi bengisho tukato bache areti namwe benenga chako bati namwe kuti mwatiya pakati turena mo ibi mbere muri lile bumba na mwene lile bumba lile mukati timu ilisuma sana na totera bache areti timu wachita continue kulanda na bantu
na totera mkwai so ineli ashindera nda lelo ya pari Zambia baisangire pamabwe Zambia motoka ya Zambia yali pamabwe mwe bantu bakwalesa no tukuisa pano nensere no musalula iwe olanda tuli fipuba atapali ukuitire pano kuti wafuma pa page nishi waishira mukutambire fipuba katambia bamano efyo ninga kweba so back to the topic Zambia baisangire pamabwe Zambia yali pamabwe elo kwa isa nomba baisa aba economist inene bo economist if Zambia ili pamabwe para ke panono ke nara irungisha bamushitisha Zambia yalambo kwenda Zambia yalaluka fast car not if mulenda muli chidobadoba chizambia chili pamagwe efyo bayishire n'abayitumba tiyo mkwai kinayo kenifita Zambia yeni kairuksa ndira ibamba Zambia tunagudia masigu maumina masigu aguma an mahirati tunagudia luka achanga hakusisa ni busiyali ni musiu milabashima nikaofera mukanyala manyalo akaba nimina mushimani yo anatire mane mukanyala mukaofera mina kikunyala fa tara inakuba problem hunger won't be your portion ekyo aishiro yo mulumendo olepeka amashuri atupupa mkwai mumatwi twainya namatwi fyati Zambia oye forward Zambia Zambia forward ndethu ayatwalisa mwa twasamwa Zambia yali pamabwao kama au fix Zambia mumbike pofye ine 14 hours dola yakabwera 2-3 hours dola yabwera ngamwambika pofye ine ndakasova fyonse bwangu iyi Zambia ili pamabwe yalambo kwenda. Now we are going to 3 years. Where is Zambia? Babula engine badishitisha baposha bafikafye twabapera fye ma instrument of power baposha engine gearbox baposha chishimbi battery baposha alternator baposha ya nakuma kuja kuma fye shinguru shamarta ya fyonse fya bali posha atibashita chane fima hub fya fyonse bali posha. So nomba Zambia isherefe shell. Zambia isherefe shell. Kwa shala nomba ukushtisha fe nomba baramba no kushtisha ma seat belt ya kumangira kupachi kunatika baramba kushtisha. Na ma indicator yonse bali posha. This is how bad it is. It's funny, but it's so bad. Vale posha na pamushi pamowe na wikala baisa na mataito didi landi olari poshia ulebu kafe bakapokola baisa mukwai ifi pepare ifi ilandi yesu tuwarishita longeni mukwai bakapokola neshi futi kumutwe bakutamfya pali landi yowe baposha nama shoko bali posha ena yapwile ama shoko yapwile bali posha basabula mashoko yapwa bali basokola ko bashitisha. This is what we are dealing with. If you have any doubt, this is a perfect example. Pantu tulalanda tulamipita mumbali. Number E is the best example of wifilechika Zambia because tulalanda tulapita mumbali. So now for you to understand what is really happening in Zambia, this is a best example. Zambia baisangire pamabwe shalande nefingine nakulalanda from now a message and deo nakulalanda because if you begin alone dollar you will not understand, but you are going to understand the fact that Zambia ipamabwe ero baishia chine Zambia inara irungisha, but instead ya kulungisha Zambia basikire bashitisha gearbox bashitisha engine nomba na ambo kushitisha notuma indicator nama seat belt balesha nefipuna fya kuikalapo fyenefo babailepo kushisha namba 2 filefipuna mufipuna takuli nefipuna mmoto katamuli Zambia na baposha imwe balela ndati yona Zambia bali posha. That's why nomba mulemone tintu nafipe nafye because moto kailia isherefe ni Zambia open infula ile ingira nomba mumoto kaisira ikinganda wafunya po mutenge bali bulo mutenge wa Zambia bashitisha inganda yesu Zambia bali shitisho mutenge bali bula manata ya Zambia bashitisha. So infula ile ilokera fye mu Zambia ni Zambia open The rain is coming in from all directions. All hell is breaking loose. That's why no bunga bufikire buleyo bunga nang 1 penny bukafika. Because why? Umutenge badishisha. They have sold the roof to protect Zambians has been sold. Umutenge wakuchita protect ama Zambian bari posha. We have no backbone right now. Zambia, we are no backbone. Elofyon safety fiashtika no bunga bukafika pali 1 penny we pekanye. Because bari pa agriculture sector, bari posha ubunga wakulaisa from South Africa. The last 2 farming seasons, nothing has been done to stabilize agriculture in Zambia. So what do you think is going to happen? We are going to be importing milling meal as long as this Udon is in government. Ubunga bukalaba imported, and as long as the milling meal is imported, the pricing of milling meal will be based on the value of the dollar. South Africa ni shire bomba ni dollar. Mwipeka nyini. Apa tulelanda fyokwe bati mwemantu twalipangire mistake. 2026 kusalamano ni secret ballot. Ni secret ballot takulina balenyi bepati yo nga wamvontela nkeshibata wavotere bufi pokeni mpia mulie nga bamipela. Voting is secret ballot. Tapari ukeshiwa po ukavotera. Ero nesho fine bale fokulale etati yo electronic voting my foot. Only 20% of Zambians are on the internet. We have poor the internet in Zambia. How people are having problems connecting to the internet in Lusaka. What more kumishi kushangomo kuwengwa kumapangaya? Bakavota chana wa kumapangaya. What internet is going to touch every part of Zambia? Mwiraba fund, mwiraba serious. Iyo internet voting yo bale fokula leta. Abantu bakala vota shani because mu Lusaka ke internet yali it's crap. The internet in Lusaka is crap. Ila putaika. No mba abantu bakavota shani internet kumishi. Abantu baishono kubomfya computer. Welcome Stanley.
Twatotera mwabo mbeni.
Mkwaila ndeni po.
Twatotera. Batiri ashinangu nindi katira pakati. Icharo katushino twarenda tina washitisha. Twarenda tibari shitisha. Katushino twarenda tibari shitishe. Teshi tetinjisho moningarandi. Abachangishiba bwino ine ndi kusorwezi. Ukondera ndira. Amwani kaonde waswa mema. Muraka waswa mema yompunja yetu ya Northwestern kusorwezi. Tanda New Copper Belt. Charo chonziko bwaira tu narara karabati cho charinga munemba mwafita. So narara kubona kunsha kuba byavurani ba mama pumuru.
Mwane.
Ine twasanta pa byomuna kuba muna ukwasha charo cha Zambia mu ngambiro.
Nine na santa.
Twa Waine nemifuncheko kikaonde pachete bazungu bakumyemba inati we muntu wayo kamitundu yavura.
Ami alishiba chikalunda. Ni kwamba chikalunda pangono.
Kama era runda kama na tuoshirunde kwa mukweseka kurunda.
Osheni mwane.
Atotera mama pumuro. Mama pumuro.
Mkwai.
Sister wandi. icharo cha Zambia chirefu ayo bwafundisha obukaramba fe sana noti na pano ine nararanda eshuri yakwe bati intunguru shitubika pano muno muzambia osho tusala katwishinga baya pari pa chifuru amano ya pwashani ofyo ishishi babwino katwisha amano nga ya pwashani amano ya pwashani panto chire chifuro chintu chakwe bati fyonse uredi afye bare kupera fye nomba geni fira bare kupera fye fyarya na amano mwayimona aya kwe bati utangirire abantu bekare bwino ocho ndeda bwa kofye sana kuti umuntu aremye bafye bwino kwa fumine no fyambire bati ngaisa teka fyati pum awe tata kachinga ni cabinet iru fyanya katwishinga mafunde oyo twakwate ya rubana oyo nshayishi bwino panto kilipu na chumfa rero parina voice note na chafo kuposta ku WhatsApp group yesu hii yabaka indewe batirana ndokwe bati ninjishiba ubunga na budura fiwe bararunda nombarine amarentozi na yadura cost of living kwati na ikosa fe muzambia kwati nganine wonga ntintungurushi atetindande fyo yo nishi ningarandire fyo chintocho njishibe kairi kuwomba fya abantu bayishi bati kanshi chiture irishanya poyo umuntu areu mwaumfai nomba nindawa bakateka besu twari batemwa nomba shishibe ichirerenga batikaringa waranda tichishire mu mutwe wabo nishwane shishiove wingaranda so kose ni pofye natukose pofye limbe amano yarabwera ko bwino barayishi bato kanshofo ndechita tafiwe ero chimbi kwati forum yesu nangu forum WhatsApp group yo tukwete mama pumuro sister wandi ocho shire posera mosana na imona ine ndemi ebe chika na imwe bene chimo chine na imona kwati ifinine patimo abarera ndamosana abenje abafuriremo bare mfuka kwati ni ba PF maimo so forum nayo kwati nayo rubana ko pano kwati muno muzambia nshita tufikire ku mama pumuro ba PF ni ba PF nangu inga chitashani ni ba PF baimwe ba UPND na bene nangu mwinga chitashani ba UPND tabaka chinje nshita tufikirepo so mumirandire murerandira mwe kushere fya mashoko kucharo cha Zambia mashoko fya shere na marimo ashikwe kya matayas
ndio haya
waswa mema so shishibe ofe twarabika ofe twarabo gushikira kwa matayazi na mashoko futi no tuma no to bafumisheko so twafwefe ba president mumirandire namu mibombere lero natafo kuposta clip yakwe bati ububunga kubwera kuti cyashupa bati solution opoi solution yakwe bati ngaba abure ndarama ishibare onaura kumasukuru ishibare onaura kunani kuma hospital kuriyo bantu ndarama sha kweyo tikari kweyo natu ambo kulipira turelipira batinda ndarama substokoi bati turelipira kupataro kushkwete miti turelipira mwaimo so shindarama sho bare onaura kuri 52 namona kwati bafifumyeko fye na kuskuru twambye okulipira bashirete mu bantu maperi abantu ushibomba mbi okufora nangu 500 kwacha areshita mu bunga kuchirare ripire ndarama kuskuru ukwarera arensara chawa maripira kwendarama kuskuru arya ukuchira bamuripire ndarama shamwana kuskuru bati umuntu ari nensara mava mama pumuru so ishindarama jonzo cyo barepose ishibare onaura youth empowerment iyo education iyo health awe bashikoronganike fye bwino beshiwe na budget ofyo iri busho muntu mwina Zambia ushibomba akura fora shinga kucha afora shinga ngabarefu okushita please abantu bare umfa bwino abantu abena Zambia bare umfa bwino mayu kiripu bakirando kwe bati accommodation na idura barakurira abantu amayanda bati accommodation ni chipe takanga kitike iyo ni 20 or 30 years ago pautati abana besuka twishi 30 kitike no kuchitika so mama pumuro tukose pofye charo charaho naika ayama rimu ya shereko na amashoko ya shereko awe injini kuti twashikira moyo bashitisha kare twambo kuimaintain moto kaikambyo kwenda so mashiwi ya nono ona araranda po charo mandi nachi bipata chiweme bonse UPND twari posere kwa mano ngani fwe bambi barefa no kutufumya pa bufumu murando wakwe bati ure supporta UPND twara kutamfya maimon so ngani kuno kusoro ezi kwena wafya mwandini weka mwe kuti walida kwa tekurefu mapono tumukuba
na mwewo bere bakawonde mwali kwa tobu afya
twali babwino
mwali kwa tobu afya mwali temo kwendera pamungo ngo mutundu na babululu shenu ture sare chintu kulingana na performance no tukonke fiati yo pantu bapumulo libankashandi mfire pena basapota nero bapumulo barera ndefta fili bwino bapumulo nga barera ndefta tunturu no lefta fili bwino tufure twabe bati basista wandifitefyo so neriture isa umfweni neriture isapa tuke tumone kalume winga fwe charo chesu chimwe charo chesu wonse no tukese bulo muntu mbi uwako bati no rwafumire kwisoko but mwina Zambia kesa tsunga bonse kwalipo abantu abatsungire bwino mune nifi atsungire mwana wasa asangire obunga kwati kwali 60 kwacha asa bwesha muri I think there was a difference of 5 shinga
what is 65 kwacha abusangire pa 65 kwacha
abusangire 65 kwacha asa bwesha pa 30 kwacha muremona Bo mfyana na tuba nanko twachi tubera nani tukote twa mano tujya efirefu ikafiria na muikara na mukwate timu noti timu yako afyati barefu afe babongoso le charo gefiranda ba mapumuru ine bayama bandi ba bedi capital badi ba minister of agriculture ile babombere pali ya position for 3 years bashitirefe kanta nawe na secondandi wako afyati yoto abasalisha kwati yama shiteni kantei nomba ba ministers bashinonshiku abomba ko fe 2 years ngati ashite fkurwa mutauni mofo bareshita tuwa papa 2 years but bayama babombere 3 years as minister of agriculture ile balebwera kurusaka kulya bayishire fe no rupya kushita fe kanta wa perform ifirera ngati baire mkubombe milimo tabaire mkuiba mune
chachini sana
eba lumento tulingi okita identifying abakati batungure kimwe cyalo so that kimwe cyalo kiri apantanshi ndemyeba nga twashuka twakita identify intunguru shayifyo twarapa kamange cyalo batwamba byo kurarosha chinsare ine bapumulo twari basana cross chinsare bapumulo chinsare mburushandi obewa ni twaru fyanya ture ntite mwe cyalo cyesu no kubike fintu vimbi pambali kino cyalo kituma
ndume yandi kwena na totera sana pofyo mwaranda iyo problemu yetu alikwete nombanga kuri president watu sambirisha ifingi ife bakaonde na bakalunda na bakalubare niye chechi
inga
kwari ba province ya mutemenwe chechi ni northwestern na ino ishtafye kuri forum imoyo bapangire kuno ati muri chikaonde mbakinzanza ichi muchibe mbati insaka
emkwai
bena barera ndokwe bati focho twarefa akufumya ku PF so ife mwarande fishinka kwati ngapari ba UPND bakaonde na basambira pwe ichikuru sana ichakwe bati ayama election aresa 2026 MP onso shibombere kumyabo ena akadabwa sana akadabwa notu kudabwa nga panono iyo
akasanga turegirisa moto karomba turegirisa akaraterera fe kumpunya kofi
iyo ena ikavipa noti taiweme nokuwama iyo ikwatinga ninebo so chawama namubwesha pona president MP kansera meya ababena babakose ababena bakose noti ukosa na panono iyo ero chimbi
emkwai
ba magande na barare muchibote bari bombere kwa tofe mwaranda bari bombere charo cha Zambia inoshitanga tware chikonka filafine nga tulipambi nga taturesara katono kusara katanga tureo nga turea mwafie nga konka fye kweka nomba noti shimpupu tubikirepo ishare ya pabuteko kweba fyati njusu shetumba njusu shabana bandi balye bwino umukashi wanje asarure babururu bandi basarure awo wena bwafya bweno obutwali itumpa mu bwato bwakwe bati bwena gachinga kubunda katwishinga kwabuka gachinga kubwera kwishira lya mumana so wafya bweka so mama Pumuro
Munkwai
shishibe bu vice president wa Miringa tufaye fe president
awe napokelela ife mwana vice president napokelela
tufaye fe president but 2 years ya shara kwe kwati ni 1 year na mamansi
awe napokelela ife mwampera bu president napokelela
yachepa so bu vice wena twara mituta kose
twapokelela but you know now fefe mwananda mwananda fintifikankala sana and ukulundapo ndefo okulanda ti Northwestern is the new copper belt ama video opo yaba pa YouTube bali posta imisebwe fintefo fyawo na ikakusolwezi mumakomboni abantu efyo bekala kutuwalila but Northwestern eire funya ifyuma tia Zambia right now Kalumbila mine kuli Kasenseri gold mine kulia maniko mine kuli ifyuma kuli mukula kuzambezi the wealth is coming from there so apa imwe bantu mwebalanda nabantu muma communities pano ninjishi abantu abengi tabakwata ama smartphone but you know bambi bale kolonganya abantu filinga mu community nga pali video mulefa abantu batambe mwaita abantu pali bamwapa kulundazi bale tamba bali 26 pali phone imo and this is why page yadi yolulumbi even if number paire monekati panono but abantu bala kolongana pali ka phone kamo bale tamba abantu 20 30 mwamona
ebukuru bwa ubuntu
ebukuru bwa social media nangu bakanya marali bale ichushafye fia bale ichitati yo abantu balefa okupanga rali bababloka baleyikyushafye because ekyalo kyalisera ukwamba tepali campaign yawe yaba UPND yali pama media so
mama Pumulo
mukwai
efe mwalande fishing kamoneni chingorofe yashara chingola ngateka undo kweba ati bamaini bakure amayanda ya maini bamaini bakure fipatala bamaini bakure enshi na kuchira bombwe na kukonkola na kumufurira na kurwansha na kukarurushi vakaunda ngata vaposere kwa mano muri vaeva bamaini kweba ati ne pakuti mwisure maini kama mukuri amayanda
imagine
ngayarishara nisikira
ngatuikala shani ngatuikala shafiti mumakanyama mandevu mumasquata
very good so na sorwezi ine government ngayari rondeshepo bwino sana sorwezi yashara ku after mining yapo sorwezi yashara ku itunturu nomba sorwezi kashara kwati nikumushituka bwera fe mu 72 82 83 84
that's why to feel to salama no because ama if abapanshi apa actually patali that's why abanyu don't tabale folks mapo mu 2026 because abasungu nomba kwadi befuma machine muma space mulya mwine tyali pimakale ubunonshi bwa kyalo they don't need to come to Zambia physically mukumone few mefili pamushiri wesu balishiba
sana fi
so from because of technology they know how much gold is in it Kansaseli they know how much cobalt is there mwamona so if tulela ndati basangire motoka pamabwe but motoka yesu had everything that it needed to kuilungisha
instead bambyo kuifuika mataira bambyo kuishitira marimu bambyo kushitira kwa masoko yanyu
ngire motoka ipamabwe netya kulungisha fili pambali tekweba they needed to go and buy the spare parts were on the side they just needed starting to fix it that will fix it they just needed to get to work Zambia we already have the resources Zambia ilipamabwe even now Zambia has the resources abasungubali tusula abasungu kwa chamwe ayintunguru shenisha nangu donation so nalile kashiromba n'abasungu balanda fet imwe if you mafia fuma ku Africa problem is your leaders abasungu kuno they work banono abasungu abakwata empia abasungu kuno they are working bali mu shift so ka paycheck bapoka mwamona they work abasungu tabalala na munganda economy kuno running at 24/7 abantu baba mu shift irenda papa nangu naisa ku Zambia 17 hours abantu balebutuko kuya kunganda chiwaira kuno takwale fyo ile 17 hours umuntu shift ero yamba
besala 13 hours banking abesala
imagine kuno banking hours is 10 a.m. to 6 o'clock banking hours takwaba na lunch kuchita alternate umbingafu mapa lunch umbiashala lebomba government offices tabesala kuno they alternate palanchi umbialesenda lunch pa 1 koloko umbialesenda lunch pa 2 koloko umbi pa 12 so that all the time these offices are running they are functioning mwaishiba this is the way to go if we want to develop we have to follow what if you are developed if you figomba mwamona so to that ukokusolwezi this government they found motoka Solwezi lipamabwe but Solwezi has what it takes to build Solwezi and even ukula foresha bena Solwezi parapa mishi pariapo basangire gold those people they need to be paid it is their land basanga gold pamushi pamobe bakutamfyapo PF na bena ba PF balungu mfiro kula yebelela go to those people in the northwestern balungu muka yebelele
because these people, the problem started in PF, but you don't, instead of fixing a problem when a chavana west bambo shama gearbox na ma indicator yonse na ma wiper yonse balishtisha
waliwo chibipire sana obewa tekana first ndande pwe chintu pwe chilalabe chintu chikalamba sana
ati obewa
ambai mwisho
kuliko akalumendo efi umunanku alisanga mwamano alimona tikutukana abakulu tamwabe chili chonse kuliko akalumendo efi nakaya kale toloka ngakatietie amaka yaso yako bature mona nefintu na pena ro wayambukura samuna kanu wambukura tukana abakalamba chibi sana ora nishure bika sana omuntu pa shopping board pano pene opo tulifwebo na politics tuchita ma politics yako fight twalite mwe chalo chesu n'entunguru chesu chonse lero ko kuchinche ntunguru shikutira chiwombe bwino not wambo kurai baba kurwatiyo barungu tabakwete amano barungu abatutekere chino chalo chesu for 7 years obo ise batabakwete amano omuntu muri bali lwala lusero urukurusana kuratukana entunguru shiguro na babe no president weso abale tuteka lero no bali fuminepo fwebo tukalala mukuba kukabina no kulomba kwa mano bakainde twafweni ifintu filipi kishapa kushita shani ofo tuwe fwebo twaba fwe bafundwa no chuto turumendo twakwe bati gakwashike chintu kafu makara sasa pauka no kulakana kulande fintu fya mano tuishi tufire twaisopa kutira ama politics kulande fintu fya kutwale charo pantanshi no tukulatukana abakalamba uyo onso ule support ototuntu afure bale tukondema no kutukondema no kuishi bati inshi kushabo shirependwa takwabo kwambo kulatukana ensele mu politics ule tukana abakalamba maro wala tukana ba DC wala tukana wa president abalipo wala tukana bana mayo I culture yakoba kwa kino cha Christian nation chifure chapwa tete wale chitafya tinga pafuma pe statement wa opposition bayikara baranda kwefi afu moyara tukana bakaramba kwa charo chako no kwa charo cha bawishi kino charo chesu wonse ole tufure tu making sure that wonse uyo muntu ule tukana bakaramba ule tukana ntunguru shesu tufure tule chitapo chimo ngabe kara charo twali kwa tensambu mwamona muna abantu bale abesu bakamu tungushi mukamwe ku ingushi portrait ngana mubika mpura chindike tungurushi ngamwaisa tubika portrait yaba HH foku potubombera turapukuta kono rukungu natuchate bakateka beso bare tuteka aba notu muntu intungurushi oyekalire fyale ngai oko bamupera tiyo panga ka 1 by 2 ka school abwera ntundira mana ibo tu asimenti asa isa pa social media ara tukana bakateka batupekere mure kare enda no kwenda bare una kaucha ya chinwe chalo cha kuchindika bakaramba ndemye bana chi nariba sana disappointed yesterday kutambaira video mairo yako wafatu murumendo walifye misakarara kwati nebo lero nakwatana akapafu akena kako batare chitanga bampera kwa kanchito aiba tu simenti chambo kula mutwala kuntungurushi isha tutekere sha tsungire bwino mwamona musebanya sanechi bare onaura kaucha Yesu yakwata abana ryo baretamba ko social media amafoni yaturayasha limbira abana banga sheku batambe kona bena tukadori pamafoni basanga pari video umuntu are tukana bakateka bakarachimuna no mwabana tureromba ko kudia bonse abari mushabuteko nabadidinga nomira ndisha para kwe kozura mulando baresha makayonzo kuchita ku eliminate ile nature y'abantu yabafije lekeni tulande futwala bwesho omutengo wa kilo, lekeni tulande futwala bwesho omutengo wa bunga, lekeni tulande futwala bwesha dola. Notinga waisa pa social media wambo kurachita abuse social media, misuse social media no kurachita abuse ya bakaramba. Nderanda ngaine fiene bupano pondi chidyan sapota noro chakwe bafyati waima waratu kano bo sapota birafiera nebo nshingiramo ishifano kufwa ama politics ya musango yalia fwe boteyo twakanshiwa nayo fwe twakanshiwa na ma politics ya pshinka no tubu finansere
awe
twatotera
kachina
kwae twaumfa
wa
ifye mwananda comrade twalipanga kabungwe so natupanga kabungwe kwale itwati we say no to insults. This organization is going to be a legal entity, and we are going to register this entity with the Registrar of Societies at PACRA. And we have started a petition, which I'm going to post the links here. So you can join that group. We say no to insults. And then there is a group where we are collecting signatures to petition the government. We want to collect at least over 1,000 signatures, and then we'll go to the government to ask them to put in reforms and legislation to stop this culture of insulting, because we know that the perpetuators of this insulting problem in Zambia, ile tulira kuma politicians bene mwamona, and because politicians are involved, the police are not acting mwamona. So it is a complex problem which we need to actually petition government to make reforms and create new laws against anyone insulting, because we have talked enough. Enough is enough. So now it's time to act. And the how you can act is add your signature to the petition. I'm going to post it in the comments and we go from there. Otherwise, we can close. Stanley, last comments, and then to my sala.
totera mama pumuro pano no fe na utamulaisara pano no fe fiaranda dumeyandi dumeyandi fe waranda fishinka mirandire barerandira mu abarumendo kwati uine waranda kuranda taturekanya bati umusarura tawufwaika muri chikaonde turandati ai narafiro ndoro rimbi mu mitundoro ishitatoro shine pati bumfuikishe bwino muri chikaonde turandati vayama obe va mwishoyo benge bamfumu waya munje wake paya nyama wibaretera mutwe karane baingichanga mbane byenderwa wibabikirapo bamwisho manyiye kai juba jukwabo waya mu byonka bamwishoyo be byo bakafwa babena muji obe yobe ukekara mwina muji kai baba nabo waswanyika nabo bakakureteranga mutwe nebyenderwa babikapo mu kibemba mu kibemba kirera ngo kwebati bayama bobenga n'imfumu yowe mwipwa uraya mumpanga waya mumpanga wayaretera bayama obe omutwe nefya kwendera ko wababikira teika kwa bayama bobe na utonto kanyo kwebati na time ukapiana po na wabana bobe bakara kuretera omutwe nefya kwendera kare warepera bayama yo time ukaranda pati yamanishi munchitire fimwebe pati ofe yamofe mware chitabambu yabaripo no manishi mwambo kuirishanje so uyu muntu mendo oretukana ngare ipompo kwebati takabe ntungurushi na yena nishi echiri bwino nombanga kabe ntungurushi nishare kyofe arechi mama pumuro ofe nara shari kishanifi mama pumuro chinwe charo turechula ngakuri charo barechura muno mu Africa ni Zambia mama mapumuro ine nalienda ino Zambia pano ono apashara nga mwaya ku western kulukulu mwabuka Zambezi river mwaya ita ko betati kumbumi beta kwati mbumi ni mupaka abantu shishibe ofyo bareja pali ino nshita pantu nalireko mu 2020 nalireko mu August nalisangira abantu bararire impundu shine mu moneshi abantu batwa bapanga porridge balya mu August 2020 so nshishibe ficharo chikosere ofyo bareja abantu bararire sabi bekami bepa abantu bararire sabi kumbumi western so ificharo chikosere aba president ngataba pose kwa mano awe bakomfati abantu kunabafwa umusebanya ukesa ifi mwachiranda pari kuno kusorwezi na totera sana kuno kusorwezi ama mines ya furisha ba president bapose kwa mano nganinebo ndairishanya lyonse nati bali turaire ukweba ati kabonfya salary yandi kumibikira tama kichingora tumutanda 2 years naipwa na contractor pasaidi tapaba nombeyo salary yabo ibomba kuya kwisa nangu ifuma ya ingira kwisa nangu iba iya kwisa so ukura yoko baraire bafikirisha ko fibiri fitatoro 4 abena northwest ndi mibara onfako bwino twapapata noti na pano no iyo so byo byambo bichete byona zinga nabyo muzuba za rero nobo muwa kuno kusorwezi nekupwisha napwisha mama pumuro murare buro aneba mukisi aneba mino mucyangiye kurara ni ateba kuno bwaira ateba ikunoke ya mbene 23
So 1:13:30 lunchtime. So na totera mkwai baka bwana mkwata mashiwi pota tulaisala.
Ulobe yande kazeni.
Twasanta kazeni.
Monega botu. Tunakuona na kumandiki.
Twasanta
mwana.
Mwanju ukishanga muwe na kuia.
Ati bwanji obewa.
Namba mwanju ukishange ke muiye.
Na kuibukisha.
For me, my conclusion is
Lava. But simulen sambisha. Okay, guys, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.